on our YouTube. So come join us. Blow up the chat. We want to talk with you guys.
Yo, what's up? We're here. It's happening. YouTube live. Erica, Justin. You're probably wondering where Logan is. That's a really good question. Logan happens to be on, vacation.
Jealous.
Right?
That sounds wonderful.
Right? Logan, are you in the chat right now? Because if you are, I'd love to hear how's it going? Like how is this trip you're doing? All that fun stuff.
How's Maine?
All that. So, Logan, are you there? Logan,
the pro.
what up, dude? Lo, give us a quick 3 points. How are things? I'm great. I'm on a boat right now. And okay, so what else? Give me one more highlight. What you got? Give me a highlight, Logan. What's the weather like? Maybe let's go there. What's the weather like?
That's true, Maine. I would think it would be nice.
Lexi, what's up? Good to read you. I can't see you. You can see me though.
Lexi,
so that's a thing.
I beat Will in spike ball, and it's cold. It's cold.
Okay, like define cold for me. Is it like?
It's not Georgia weather where you're dying.
Like,
Nelly,
is it not 90? What up? Hola.
Yeah,
¿Cómo estás?
7 degrees. Actually, what is it right now? That's math. That's not weather. 1 second.
It's toasty.
Well, currently it's 84, but it's still
84?
only 11 a.m. So
it'll get. Don't you worry.
It's hot.
Don't you worry. It's
if
coming.
you're wondering, I have my computer here because I am going to type to chat with you guys because my phone is a pain.
We just want to chat. We just want to see what's up. We want to know how you doing, what's going on, all that fun stuff. It's colder than Chicago, says Logan, which is great because
have you been to Chicago?
Chicago is cold at some points. That being said, actually pull up. What's the weather like in Chicago? Because I feel like right around now is when it turns and it gets like stupid hot, and then you just go to the beach.
It's 77 degrees right now.
77. Okay, it's not bad, but it's also 10 a.m. So there's a thing.
Time changes. We love those.
Time changes. I actually hate time changes.
Oh no,
it is literally like one of the worst things in the world. And if you ever want to know why daylight saving time is a bad idea, just have a kid when you're married, and you'll discover that they don't adjust the way that your alarm clock does.
Yeah, they're like, it feels like it's 7. Yeah. Isn't it 7?
Yeah, no, it's not. But it's okay. That's a thing that none of you have to worry about for a long time. Nelly says, so true. I'm thinking she's talking about the whole like time change thing and like daylight savings, but it could be Chicago weather. I don't actually know.
I think she's talking about the kids thing.
The kids thing? Yeah.
Nelly, which one I think I'm right, but you should tell us which one's right.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the Chicago weather.
Let's not speak on her behalf. We could let her speak for us.
She'll tell us which one of us is correct.
Yeah.
To us?
We're good. With us.
Anyway,
I don't know.
That sounds nice.
All that being said, while we wait on that, you want to play a game?
Of course.
It's right behind you.
Oh, goodness.
Kids adjusting is what Nelly was talking about. So secondly, we were both right because I kind of said that's what I thought, but I wasn't entirely sure. I'm going to have the cards too. All right. I need someone to drop a number in the comments, and that's the number of cards that I'm going to scroll through.
A number like 1 to
1 to 20. Drop a number. I don't know, maybe. And then what I'll do is I'll grab that card, and that's the card we're going to play with. So I need someone to drop a number in. Give me something.
This is yikes.
This is not, bro. 1 to 20 is not 99. Like Logan. Oh boy. 5. Lexi said 5.
Thanks,
so
Lexi.
Card 1, 2, 3, 4, number 5.
Maybe things. I don't know.
Okay. All right. So here's what we're gonna play. We both need 5 cups, and we need a ball in the top cup. All right. That's what we're gonna do. So, Nelly said 15, but I didn't see it. I saw Lexi's. Sorry, Nelly. I would have probably preferred 15 because this one doesn't look awesome. Jaren's on. He said yo, yo, yo. So that's a
Jaren,
thing.
do you know how to yo-yo?
Yeah, Jaren, have you ever yo-yoed?
Can you like walk the dog?
And I don't know why, but the minute I said that, I started thinking about a Klondike bar and what would you do for a Klondike bar? Jaren says he can. All right, so we're gonna do. So we got our ball on the top. Let's just show everybody. You got a ball on the top, 5 cups. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't count. It's a rough day for me. So you're gonna take the cup and you're gonna transfer it. Okay, and then once you get the ball right to the top, that's round 1. You got to do it 3 times. Okay.
Okay.
So
we
balls on
did
top.
this at elevation, and I'm pretty sure people were cheating and just like doing this.
Yeah, you have to take 1 cup at a time from the bottom. Okay. So cup from the. Hold on. Make sure I get this right.
I need to.
Okay, hold on. I think I read that wrong. Says we hold a stack of 5 cups and 1 ball on the top. On 3, move the top cup to the bottom. So you go this way. Okay.
Oh, that's harder.
So it's significantly harder. Okay, that's what we're doing. All right, first to cycle through 3 times wins. Okay?
Okay, this is stressful and I don't know why.
Well, Logan just said, I think I would have beat Erica at this game. So,
Logan, I think you're
that's
wrong.
a thing. So that being said, are you ready?
Yes.
On your mark, get set, go. Call out when you got a cycle. 1, 2.
Oh no, I'm getting stuck. 3.
3. I did it.
Why is that so difficult?
I don't know, but it was kind of tricky.
They're like so tight to each other that it's like hard to pull them apart.
It's not.
It's almost a workout.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Okay, should we do another game?
Yeah. We'll
do 15 because Nelly said 15. So I'm gonna put this one back on the bottom. Girl power, Nelly. Woo! Why not? I'm okay with that.
That's us.
I have confidence in myself. If I don't beat you, it's okay. Unlike
That's
Logan,
good.
I don't take it personally.
That's good.
It's good stuff.
That's healthy.
So, all right, here we go. We're gonna go 15. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yep, 14, 15. Logan said, "Wow."
I know.
I think.
Are you
wow.
hurt?
Wow, as in, I'm on a boat and it's cold. Okay. No, we're not doing this one.
What one is this?
It's the spread out 4 dice, and then you have to multiply the highest number. Yeah, forget that.
Nah.
Sorry, I need a new number. Like, give me a new number. Something. Again, 1 through 20. So Logan, 99 is not in that window. Give me a new number, somebody, please. 10. Nellie's on it today.
Come on, Nellie.
Nellie's like, she's just ready to see something happen. Okay.
Y'all's.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. So here we go. This one actually looks super challenging. I'm not sure how we're gonna do with this. Okay. So you both stand one end of a tape measure. Oh, okay. So we're gonna have to like go for it. Can't do this one.
Tape measure? What?
Can't do it.
What do you mean?
Because we gotta go walk places and we don't have the availability to do that.
We're stationary.
Do a new 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. Cool. So here's what we're gonna do. We need to, using one of those sticky notes, we each have to make our own like straw. Okay.
Okay.
And then what we have to do is we have to blow a cup from one end of the table to the other end of the table, like off the table.
1 cup.
1 cup.
I wonder who has better lung capacity.
I don't think.
I'm always yelling, so like.
Okay. All right. So we got this. We got this. I don't need this. What I need is a sticky note. I get a cup. Erica, you're pretty good with those chopsticks. Chopsticks, unfortunately. Were you doing something with chopsticks just now?
Yeah.
Oh.
I was just moving them.
Well, Nellie was impressed with your chopstick skills. So.
I eat a lot of sushi.
Okay. So the cup has to be like this. I see upside down. I'm going to start right at the edge. To blow it all the way across the table. All right. Okay. I'm going to move my chair for this because I feel like a chair would definitely inhibit my ability to do this.
Move my computer out of the way a little bit.
Yeah, why not? All right. So real quick, if you're watching, go ahead and drop in the comments who you think's going to win this. I actually don't feel pretty confident this time, but I didn't feel confident last time either. You said it's actually worse.
This is difficult.
Okay, cool. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
On your mark, get set. No one said who they think's going to win. Okay. Nellie said me. I think because she believes that I'm full of hot air. Lexi said you. Erica is too afraid to comment. I'm sorry, Logan's too afraid to comment. Logan's afraid.
He said I'm going to go with Justin.
Oh, I didn't see it. See, it popped up. It went Nellie and then Lexi, and then I didn't see Logan's, and then all of a sudden Logan just randomly appeared. So that being said, Logan's just trying to get brownie points. Logan, there's something on your nose. All right, we ready? Are you Mark?
Wait, I'm laughing.
You get set? I have a hair on mine. It's from my beard. It's disgusting.
Oh, righty.
All right, here we go. Ready?
Uh-huh.
Go.
My thing keeps closing.
On that note, it's also because you're short.
I can't even.
If you can see what I can see, you see Erica literally
I'm
off
like
the
dangling
ground.
over the table
Her
because I can't
feet
get
right
to it.
now are this far off the ground. That far. Like
I'm so far away from the
foot
cup.
off the ground. Still ain't working. It's not happening. Hang on. Friends never let friends struggle like that. I got you.
Hold on. I just have to do something real quick.
Bye.
Look at
They can't see it. That's disgusting.
how tight this little hole got where I was like blowing on
Yeah,
it.
that's a rookie mistake.
I couldn't exactly.
Rookie mistake. You want to give yourself enough. You need to it's almost like you need to make the
I didn't know we were allowed to use our hands,
like a
so I
bubble
was
tea.
just trying to.
Like bubble tea straw. You gotta get nice and like.
I went to Sweet Hut yesterday.
What's
so
that?
good. Sweet Hut?
Never heard of it.
It's a like.
Should we take Logan sometime?
Oh yeah.
Logan, you want to go?
I'm so down. They're salt and pepper chicken nuggets. So good. They're kind of spicy.
Nellie said that yours was broken.
It was.
I disagree. That being said, we played a game last week. Well, it was during the middle of the week, and we said, answer the question.
Ooh,
Who did that,
I remember.
Right? So Logan has said he's buying.
You're gonna buy Sweet Hut for us? I'm down.
Oh,
Bubble tea?
I'm in.
Yep.
I'm in. I'm game. So that being said, we played a game last week. We put some stuff on Instagram.
I do remember, yes.
Yeah, and then we said, hey, like, answer the question.
Mm-hmm.
And I got bad news.
Oh.
For middle school, nobody won. Because nobody played.
Middle school?
Legitimately, nobody
I know some
answered.
high schoolers did.
High schoolers did. We have winners there. So if you're a high school student and you played, if you're a high school student and you're a leader in middle school, yours got pushed to high school because, there's that. So, so that being said, if you're a middle schooler and you want to win some merch, you got to play the games. We got to figure it out.
I mean, we have some winners merch just sitting
we're
right
ready.
here.
So here's what we're going to do. Next week. Okay. We're going to put it out on the Remind app.
The Remind. Okay.
Yeah. So we're using a Remind app. So if you don't follow us on Remind, you're going to right now take your phone out and I want you to text. Here's at CS dash MS. You'll drop it in the comments to 81010. Text that and you can play the game. And that way, whenever it comes in, you see the question, you can just respond to it. First to do that is going to win some merch. But if you don't do that, then you can't win. So, and we want to announce the winner. And what we'll do is we'll actually announce the winner. What did you just put out there? That's what Dub put last week.
No, Dub did a different thing, but it looked like a Dub
so
did this.
Close.
I'm sending it because it's the exact one Dub did. It was a little thumbs up.
Oh,
but it looks like a chicken. It might not really look like a chicken.
Anyway, so I will announce the winners with you and Logan next Sunday at our pre-launch party at 11 o'clock.
Pre-launch party!
We'll talk more about that later, but it's happening. That being said, we want to shift our attention to what we're listening to now.
Ooh.
And I actually have 2 songs that I have been listening to, and they're by the same group.
I do know what ones we're talking about.
Yes, you do. Yeah, because we listened to them earlier because I was
They're
like,
so good.
this is a bop. As a matter of fact, one of these songs I introduced to my son who's 2, and I said, it's a bop. And now when we're in the car, he says, Daddy, play the bop.
The bop. The singular bop. There's
Just
one
a bop.
It
There's
is
no
the
other
only
song that's a bop but this one to my son. So that being said, the first song that we're going to talk about that we're listening to is a song called Best Friends by Hillsong Young and Free.
Young and Free, come on.
If you're like in the know, you just call them Young and Free, I guess.
That's what I just said.
But I said Hillsong Young and Free, but I'm saying, I guess like if you like, you're the cool kids, you call them Young and Free. So Best
There's
Friends
so many Hillsongs.
by
Young.
That's true. It's like
United.
Hillsong Kids, Hillsong United, Hillsong Young and Free, Hillsong Old and Free.
Chained? What?
I don't know.
Free? Opposite of free.
Chained. Have you ever had that moment when you say something and like as it's slipping out of your mouth, you're like, can I just pull that back? That's legitimately what just happened.
Anywho.
So not so young, but free. Like we'll roll with that. Does that work? I guess.
Not so young.
Logan just said every time he talks.
Oh no.
That's a problem. Anyway, so here's what you do. Go check out Young and Free's Best Friends. It is a bop. What I like about it is that it sounds like a song you would hear on any radio station, but it has this really cool message. And the message in this song is all about like, I don't want to be what everybody else is telling me. I want to know the truth. And the truth is Jesus. So pull up that song, Best Friends, Young and Free. It's a bop. Second song is also by Young and Free, and it's called The World Outside Your Window. Now this one, it's got a little bit of a beat to it. You start going.
This one is like my favorite. I really like this one.
You start doing this, and pretty soon you're just putting your hand up. It's like fist pump.
You're like kicking and like
stomping your foot. You can't see it, but I am. And that's what we're listening to. So we would love for you to listen to what we are listening to. Yeah, The World Outside My Window.
I mean, I typed it, but I didn't.
Yeah, I said it. I promise.
Maybe I was typing.
If you heard me say it, give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up. Somebody give me a thumbs up. Cherith, if you're out there, give me a thumbs up.
Tune out, Justin, I guess.
What'd you say? Missed that. Yes! I got Anakin Skywalker. Give me a thumbs up. Like, legit.
Wait.
I don't even know who this person is, but I got to be
you?
honest. Like, the fact that Anakin Skywalker gave me a thumbs up is sort of kind of like a secret, moment, right? I like Star Wars. And
Anakin, who are you?
And I cannot wait for my son to be old enough to where we can watch Star Wars.
Are you going to watch them in the proper order?
Oh, absolutely.
4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3?
No, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Because
that's not the original viewing order.
I don't disagree with that. I don't disagree with that. What I'm saying though is we can do both. We can do both. We can watch 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9. We could also do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then like whatever else is in there. If there's a cartoon we need to watch in there, we're gonna go for it. Here's the thing, Nelly. Nelly, I'm talking to you right now. Hang on.
Oh.
I'm gonna lean in closer. Nelly, when in doubt, side with me.
You're so close.
Just saying.
To the mic. I feel like that got really intense.
It actually did. All right, should we shift gears a little bit?
Oh yeah.
What we're talking about.
Oh, what we're talking about?
What we're talking about is not Star Wars.
That's good.
Although
I don't think I'm educated enough to.
Fair enough.
Actually,
fair enough. That makes sense. Girl power. Twice we've heard girl power.
Because
now, I'm not going to go down that road right now because if I did, that's like when like the word like I said it slips out. That one I caught it.
You're like, well, I'm not going to go that way.
Not going to go there. Anyway, so it's not Star Wars. But here's the thing. I'm sure in the Star Wars world, there was a moment where someone felt stuck. Han Solo was legit, he was frozen, which is the equivalent of being stuck.
What a segue.
Right? Think about that. Like Han Solo, he was stuck, couldn't do anything. Keegan, what up? I'm so glad you're here, bro, because you will 100% back me on this. I don't even know what I was saying, but
Han Solo was stuck, and we're talking about
Han Solo stuck. He was frozen in like it was just like done for, right? And then unfrozen, kind of like tag.
There was nothing. There was no reason.
Freeze, the kind of thing, right? And here we go, and it's like, now what?
Yeah.
And that's kind of the world we've been living in. By the way, Duncan, I'm appreciating you today. And you can see this, but I'm drinking your coffee. It's not something I drink all the time, but when Erica brings it, I drink it.
Great value, purified.
Sponsor me. Just kidding. Actually, if you want to sponsor me, I'm cool with that. So here's the thing. We've been talking about this idea of being stuck, and last week we began this conversation as a continuation of the Joseph story. How Joseph, he had this this honestly this dope childhood, right?
Yeah.
Like dad's favorite, gets like the jacket.
It was dope for a minute.
It was dope for a minute, and then it wasn't.
Not so dope.
Right. But here's the thing: it was not dope because of him. Like he just opened his mouth and he just ran it, and then boom, gone. And so he gets tossed into a pit. Then he gets sold into slavery, and like his whole world is just changed. And that's kind of the world that we've been living in, a changed, upside down, twisted world. Can I go to the store? Can I not? Can I be with my friends? Can I not? Like what is going on? Can I see my grandparents? Can I not? Can I introduce my family to my new kid? My daughter's not born yet, but I have a friend who he had a kid earlier in the month, and 3 weeks after his daughter was born, his parents finally got to meet her. Like, could you imagine just sitting back and being like, so?
I know I have a grandkid, but
yeah, not okay. Nellie chimed in. She said, yeah, not until the pit. Yeah, great life until the pit. And that's kind of, I think, the world that we're all in. Like for some of us, we've been sitting back saying, great life, and then the pit happened.
Quarantine.
Right? For some of us, we've been sitting back going, man, shouldn't things get any worse? Pit happened. And we're like, oh, okay. But for Joseph, the story begins to take this turn.
Yeah.
And Lexi, I want to be with my friends too. And I cannot wait to when we're all hanging out together. Wow. And I bet that's what Joseph was sitting back thinking, right? I can't wait until I'm back with my family. I can't wait until I'm back with my homies. I can't wait until I'm back with the people that I once was with. He ends up in Potiphar's house.
Ooh, Potiphar.
And things are going really, really well. Pivot. And all of a sudden, he's sort of kind of in charge of everything. Yeah. Right? Killing it.
Potiphar said, you got this.
Right.
You do you. Have fun. Take care of stuff.
He's like, I trust you.
Yeah.
You got this. Mm-hmm. Then Potiphar's wife. She kind of steps in, and maybe Potiphar's out for the day. I don't know. He's not around. Maybe Joseph put on some new cologne. Maybe he got some beard oil in. I don't know what the situation was, but the dude walks in the room, and Potiphar's wife is like, I'll take that and a side of cheese. I don't know why cheese, but cheesy fries. That work? Cheese curds? My wife's from Wisconsin. Cheese curds, amazing. Culver's cheese curds, not that bad. So she gets this idea. I'm going to go after this dude. I want to hang out with him.
My screen is lagging, and I just saw my face when you were talking about cheese curds.
Cheese curds.
I'm so confused.
Yeah, man. Cheese curds are delicious. Can someone chime in and just echo cheese curds or where it's at? Come on. Help me out.
We'll see.
Hello. Cherith, if you're there, I've yet to hear from you. Someone. Cheese curds. Anyway. He walks in. Mm-hmm. She's like, yo, I want him. She says on the low, hey, let's hang out. But let's
Yeah.
Let's be together. No one has to know. And Joseph is a man of integrity. And he says, not happening. He's like, I'm out. Nellie, you saying ew to cheese curds? Because you're wrong. Like, that's just, that would be spoken by someone who likes New York style pizza. Like, I'm just saying. So Joseph runs away. Joseph ups and leaves.
Yeah. He
splits.
Says, not my vibe.
Here's the problem.
Her what? His wife.
Potiphar's wife reaches out, gets his jacket, and then uses that to change the story, changes the narrative. And all of a sudden now you've got Nellie talking about New York pizza, and that's not the best. Chicago style, deep dish, Rinaldi's where it's at. And then Potiphar's wife goes to Potiphar and says, yo, your boy over here, he's doing things he shouldn't do. Now, maybe you're going to sit back and you're going to be Lexi and say, I agree with Nellie. Not okay, but I'll let it slide this time. But maybe you've had a friend say something to you.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it was a lie. And now all of a sudden you're like, what do I do? Maybe someone posts something about you on Instagram or TikTok. Or maybe you're sitting back going, hey, you know what? I now have to do distance learning again, and I did not want to do distance learning, and all of a sudden pivot, and I'm just not liking the situation. It's out of my control. Someone else made the decision for me, and I just don't know what to do. Yeah,
Joseph is sitting back like, I didn't do this, but now I'm facing repercussions for this because somebody else has made the decision. Right. And it's, I mean,
so many things
on the day-to-day as well.
So many things we got going on. And this plays out in some of the things that people are talking about with regards to race and with regard to masks and with regard to this and everything, right? And we're going, okay, hold on, time out. I'm being affected by other people's choices. What do I do?
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and let's look at Genesis 39. Pull up 39 verse 19 and 20. And side note, if you are like Erica or me, and you tend to like look at your Bible on your phone, totally cool, totally okay, right? Like I grew up where technology wasn't in my pocket, where I couldn't have like the entire Encyclopedia Britannica in my pocket, but now you can. And if you have your Bible in your phone, roll with that. Like use that. That's a tool that you have that you can go and use at any time. When you're on the bus, whenever that happens again, when you're in a car, when you're by yourself, when you're sitting next to Erica, like whatever, your Bible is with you, and that's how God speaks to us. And so that's what I want to do right now. I want to read God's word, or actually I want to ask you to read God's word, and so that we can hear from God. Because I think that God wants to tell us something specifically about this season through the story of Joseph feeling stuck. So what is verse 19 and 20 say?
Sorry.
Not enough coffee.
Well, I was scared to drink it again on the live stream because I burnt myself last week, but I'm taking my water right now. But 19 says, as soon as his master heard the words that his wife spoke to him, quote, this is the way your servant treated me. His anger was kindled. And Joseph's master took him and put him into the prison, the place where the king's prisoners were confined, and he was there in prison. Wow.
So, let's just back up a second. His anger was kindled. That's not the tablet. You read the Kindle. It's not that. No, he was mad.
And the way they use the word kindled, it's his anger didn't just spark. It all of a sudden was in flames.
Okay, I think we talked about this last week, but maybe not. But I made a fire recently, and I'm not good at starting fires, and so I do the whole lighter fluid thing. It's like lighter fluid.
Yeah.
Match, kaboom. Right? That's what's going on.
Yeah.
Right? Dude just erupts.
Yeah.
And out of that,
in prison.
Tosses him in prison. It's like, oh, you looked at my wife the wrong way? You're out. No questions asked. No, let me hear your side of the story. No, let's try to come to an. No, it's I'm done. I trusted you. Now I don't. Poof.
Yeah.
And I think when we get into that space.
Hi, Brittany.
Brittany, what up? actually, it's actually Aspen.
Brittany
Brittany is Aspen's mom.
I always forget.
It's okay. Hi, Brittany and Aspen. Maybe you're both there, and we'll say, what's up? So, match kaboom, Justin. Yes. That's kind of how it happens. So here's the thing. Like when we're in this match kaboom world,
where
a lot of times
tend to react.
Yeah. It feels dark. And we said last week that God does some of his best work in the dark. Yeah. And so how do we like roll in that space? I think the first thing is to step back and to look at every season, knowing there's going to be, okay, I was an athlete. And very few times in my life did I have the perfect season, where you win every game and you have zero losses. The reality is there are going to be seasons of life where you have wins and losses.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
But here's the thing. What if we flipped the loss to a learning?
Ooh, when you lose, you're actually learning from it?
You're learning what not to do. Mm-hmm. So last week, let's use an example. What happened? Erica gets coffee. It's too full. She tries to drink it. She burns herself. That could be a loss of taste buds.
It was definitely a loss of taste buds.
Maybe of, I don't know, her dignity.
No,
not that bad. But she didn't do that. Instead, she took the loss as a learning. And then today, she has water.
Not coffee.
Simple, small example. But I think we can look at all those things. Aspen, we miss you too.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
And I think that's part of it. We can step back. And this is a great example right here. We can look at COVID and say, I can't see any of my friends. And so that's a loss. Or we can step back and say, you know what? I actually am realizing I'm learning how much I miss certain people.
Yeah.
How valuable.
And even then, you're learning more about your friends and your family and the people that you are distanced from, because you have to show in a new way how you appreciate them. Totally. And so you're learning about how they take it in that sense. So
So you're looking at it and you're learning. You're not losing.
It's all about perception.
Let's see. What did Nellie just say? She probably said it better than I did. Learning from losses helps focus on the positive rather than live in the negative.
Yeah, it's all about the perception.
So good. Because you see, here's what I've discovered. Actually, so there was a season I was playing in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, and the first season I played there, we went like 24-3, and then I went back a few years later and I played there again, and I think we went like 3-24. Like it was
Who saw that?
It was really bad.
Coming?
It was really, really bad. But like we didn't win a game the first 12 games.
Wow.
And one could say, wow, you had a losing season. True. Or we just found out 12 different ways how not to win. So we wouldn't do that next time. We'd constantly adjust and try to do things differently. And so maybe that's where you're
small
at.
Pivots.
Right. Small little pivots. Right. And by game 13, maybe we were winning. I don't know. Mm-hmm. I don't remember that season. I tried to block that like summer of my life out. It was just not a great experience. But I think we can do that. We can look at the winning and turn the losses into learnings. Second thing I would suggest we can do is to take it one step at a time.
Oh, that's so important.
Mm-hmm. Like, I don't know about you, but I decided last week that I was going to announce to everybody that I said I was going to read the Bible in a year, and I was like 78 or 79 days behind. Mm-hmm. Okay, that's a large mountain to climb out of.
Yeah.
Today, I'm only 65 days behind. Small steps.
Yeah.
So I picked every day. I was like, I'm going to read 2 days worth and not 1 day's worth. And then occasionally I'm like, hey, I missed a day. Like I missed yesterday, but it's okay. So I read 2 days this morning to catch up a little bit. And so I'm slowly closing the gap. There's literally no way that I can read 79 days worth in one sitting, but I can do 2 days worth. Right. Oh, for sure. And so Nellie, I appreciate the woo, let's do this. And Aspen, same thing. Like, thank you for the wow. But like it can be that simple. Now I know that you acknowledged last week you were a little behind as well.
Oh yeah.
Have you made up any space?
Oh, for sure. I actually realized last week I had, I think, in the full year, and we're
more than
halfway through the year.
July 3rd is midway of the year. Yeah. Not July 1st, it's July 3rd. So there's that.
Well, yeah, there's certain days. But
it's a fact.
Yeah.
The internet told me.
Makes sense now.
So anyway.
But I had 8 consecutive weeks that I had been in the Bible app, and now I'm at 9, and it's been a week. So I was in my Bible all week last week.
That was a really good
so good.
Okay, fun fact. This is free. When you give someone a high five, if you look at their elbow, you never miss. Try it sometime. Well, maybe not right now because we're socially distanced. We probably shouldn't have done that because that's true. 6 feet apart. But I'll hand sanitize later.
Sure.
So there's that. Lexi said something that's dope. Not all storms come to disrupt your life. Some come to clear your path. That is what I'm talking about.
Super good.
So good. And what's really cool is here's a middle school student preaching. So some of you have something to say. Others of you think you don't have something to say, but you do have something to say. And all of us can learn from all of us.
Oh yeah. We learn from you guys. Man, Lexi, bring it.
So much good happening right now. I don't even know. Okay. All right. And then the final one.
Yep.
Remember, you aren't supposed to be good at everything. Now, when I was in college, my favorite part of the end of the year celebration. Sweet. I love it. So I lost my train of thought. College, end of the year celebration. Yes. At the end of the season, we have this big dinner banquet, awards and all that kind of stuff. And what I would love to do is I would love to sit back and watch the highlight video.
Oh.
Right?
That's the best.
Because those were the things that you wanted to remember.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. My first year at Cornerstone, so would have been my 3rd year in college. Don't judge me. I took a while. We had a really, 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 really bad season. It was the worst season in the history of Cornerstone men's soccer. And yet, at the end of the year celebration, there's still a highlight video.
And it still looked dope.
It looked awesome.
Looked like y'all had a great season.
But we were garbage that year. Mark Bell, I'm sorry. From the bottom of my heart that breaks my heart as much as yours. Mark Bell's my college coach.
Okay,
so,
I was like,
he's probably not watching, but it's cool. So we can watch the highlight video and only focus on those things. And here's where the problem comes in, I think. We watch someone else's highlight video and we compare it to our regular life. And we're like, oh, wow, look where they're at.
Yeah.
So I could go on Instagram right now and I could see that Logan is out on a boat in Maine and go,
and he's not sweating.
Right. I'm in Georgia, not on the water.
800-degree weather.
But there are probably aspects of that trip to Maine that, maybe what I'm living in right now is pretty dope.
Yeah.
I get to go home and see my wife and my son. I wouldn't want to pass that up. But that's the thing. And so I think when we compare our highlights or their highlights to our everyday lights, it changes the perspective.
Yeah.
Also now the story in our head is everything about them is so great. And everything about me is so bad. And so it feels darker. But here is where I think the biggest learning from what God's word has for us today. Go ahead and can you read verse 21? Genesis 39, verse 21. Because this is the key in all of it.
It says, but the Lord was with Joseph and showed him steadfast love and gave him favor in the sight of the keeper of the prison.
So here's a dude in prison, stuck for something he did not do. And yet, he's reminded that God is with him. And because God was with him, he was able to find favor with the dude in charge of the prison, which goes back to what Lexi said. Not all storms come to disrupt your life. Some come to clear a path. And the path that was cleared ultimately is a path to get Joseph to be the number 2 person in all of Egypt. And then to interpret the king's dream, to save up for the famine that was coming, to then provide for the family that booted him.
Yeah.
Dang. Like, that is something that I think we can all look at and say, okay, you know what? Life's not great right now. I'm quarantined. I'm away from my friends. I can't be at church when I want to be there. My school year is going to look different. But God is still with us.
Yeah.
And because God is with us, we can have confidence that he is going to do something with our own prison, our own pit, our own quarantine, our own storm. Like, God's got it. So here's what I'm thinking. I want to give you a couple of next steps. And I know that you're right in this with me. So I'm going to ask you to type this in the text. If you are like, you know what? I actually, I want to know the love that God has for me. I want you right now just to take your phone out and to text at CS-saved to 81010. Say, hey, I want someone to walk me through what it's like to say, Jesus, I want more of you and less of the stuff out there. If you're like, you know what, I've been saved, but I want to publicly announce a private decision called baptism. I want you to go ahead and text at CS-baptism to 81010. And if you're like, you know what, I've decided to follow Jesus, I've been baptized, and now I want to use my life to help others encounter the love of God, I want you to text at CS-I-am in to 81010. Because here's the thing, I believe, and I know that you do too, that the next generation, y'all that are watching right now, you're going to do things incredible in your community, in your homes, in your schools. And we're going to see God show up in ways that we can't even imagine. And it starts with you acknowledging, hey, we're in a bit of a pickle here. Like, we're stuck. But even when we're stuck, God is right with us. Always. And because God is with us, he's doing something. We just might not be able to see it. So that's all I got. Oh, we got to tell them about
some
next week.
Yeah, we got some important things to talk about. Do we want
let's see here. So what's up?
Connect or no?
Oh, yeah. So we don't know. Okay. That one's for a different time. Great question. You're probably going, what are they talking about? I can't tell you. So there. Here's something that you need to know. Next Friday, so it's in like 6 days from now, we're doing this thing called Motion. Now, we've talked about it. We've told you all these details, and then we've like pivoted. We're not pivoting anymore.
We are.
I shouldn't say that, because every time I say, listen, we're not going to pivot, we pivot. So we're hoping not to pivot again. Here's what we're going to do. We are going to gather in the student building on Friday from 5 until like 9:30. And we're going to do 3 incredible sessions together with some incredible worship, some games, and dinner on me. Well, on us. So there's that. And best part, it's free. Now, we're going to send out in the Remind app right when we get done the link to sign up for Motion next Friday. Woo! 5 to 9:30. Dinner is on us. Okay. Here's the thing that you need to know, though. We want to keep this space as safe as possible for everybody. So we're going to ask that everyone wear a mask, because we want to be safe. And I'll be super honest. Like, part of this is me being a little bit like cautious, because I've got a little girl coming soon. Mm-hmm. My daughter is going to be born in like 5 weeks. And I want to make sure that I can see my little girl like right out the gate, like when she comes out. Like, and so we want to just keep that space safe for everybody. So we're going to ask everyone, wear a mask when we're in the building. We'll do things outside. You can take your mask off if you want to. Then I'll probably still have mine on, but that's okay.
When we're outside, stay socially distant.
Yes, 6 feet apart. And here's the new slogan.
And inside,
right? Sit with who you rode with. So if you like carpool with 3 friends, y'all can sit together.
Yeah.
Right? But if like you don't ride together and you're not family, don't sit together. Stay 6 feet apart. Sound good? I think we can do that.
We can do that.
Then on Sunday, we're going to have a pre-launch party. We're going to be out here, outside the student building. Games. Maybe there'll be some prizes to win. I can't for sure say no, but I can for sure say yes. And there'll be music. And most importantly, there'll be social distanced fun activities. All getting us ready to meet back in person August 2nd. I said it. August
Finally.
2nd. Back in the building. We've got painted stuff new. We've got new lights. By then we'll have new carpet. Like, it's going to look incredibly different, and we want to see you in this space. So on your calendar, Friday, July 24th, is that right? Yeah, 24th, 5 to 9, 9:30 here. Sunday, July 26th, 11 a.m., middle school pre-launch party. And then Sunday, August 2nd, 11 a.m., launch.
Just
Blast
back
off.
here, finally, in our building.
Do it. So hop on the Remind app. Remember, if you're not getting those, we're going to put that in there one more time. It's at CS-MS to 81010 to get all the updates. That's for the game later on in the week. And to get the link for Motion. It's free. We just need you to sign up so we know how many people to expect. So we have enough food ready.
Yes.
Okay. We are done.
So excited.
Yeah, we got this. So until next time.
All right.
Peace.
Bye, guys.
I got to get up now.
Oh, yeah. This is always so awkward. Just do. Bye, y'all.